Country music.
What makes you country?
It's heartbreak.
What hurts the most?
It's love.
A happy man.
It's a good time.
We'll have a house party.
But the artists on country radio don't quite reflect the country. Just 0.4% of songs on country radio between 2002 and 2020 were recorded by Hispanic or Latino artists.
You know, being one of the few, if not the only Latin artist in mainstream country music, we're kind of pioneering this whole movement of Latin artists in the genre. It's not a new idea. Country music has always been influenced by Mexican music since its origins.
Some of the earliest country songs, from Jimmie Rodgers to Gene Autry, were influenced from what we think of as Mexican folk music. Bob Wills and the Western swing sound, that also had a Latin influence to it.
All through country music history, you know, it shows up here and there.
That's Michael McCall. He co-edited the encyclopedia. Yes, the Encyclopedia of Country Music.
Did anybody ever ask you to edit a encyclopedia and run the other way? Yeah?
Okay, back to the music. Mexican-American artists like Freddie Fender and Linda Ronstadt were a few of the notable Latino artists to make it in country music.
It's just that the culture hasn't been represented for the better part of 25 years.
These artists are trying to change that, putting their own Latin flair on country music. How?
I'll show you, hold on. So we started out with this and we're like just singing this kind of, no words could ever come close. You know, this kind of songwriter thing. And then we get to the chorus and immediately like these words just kind of came to me. Contigo me quedaré, mi corazón para siempre. On the edge we won't break. With you my heart will always. So it just kind of flowed.
The sound is as if Nashville and Mexico had met at a party and became best friends.
Laura Denisse y Los Brillantes make country music in English and Spanish. They also add the accordion and trumpets to a lot of their songs. But putting a different spin on a genre can be met with hesitation. Angie K said she didn't realize the barriers to country music until she was meeting with people from the industry in Nashville.
I think when I moved to Nashville and I started playing in the big leagues, yeah, they started introducing me to like these massive people and going into like big label rooms. You know, these $500,000 to $1 million are pouring into a new artist and has a, 95% failure rate of artists signed to labels will even do a full album. So when you think about that, you really don't want to try too many things that are new. And having like a Hispanic, openly gay country artist that also sometimes sings in Spanish, that's like a lot. So I started to get a little bit of pressure of like, maybe don't you go too hard this way or that way.
0.5% of Hispanic or Latino artists were signed on major labels between 2000 and 2020.
Country music can become very cliquish in a way, and it's certainly not a dig. It's just something that happens naturally. It's very difficult to get people to want to collaborate with me. You know, not to say that it's for any discriminatory reasons. It's more so it's hard for them to find something in common with me, right? Because of the culture that I come from.
Streaming platforms like Spotify have helped. It created a country Latino playlist so fans can discover artists like Angie K.
It plays a big role in discovery. There's a lot of artists from across the U.S. that are Latinos making music. So as they rise, we want to provide that space of discovery. So when you come across the playlist and you see like who is Frank Ray, and we're assisting in allowing these artists to be discovered by new fans and fans of country music.
I'm trying to show that it's okay to dream big and that more girls dream of big stages and that more Latinas can also be global. That's my goal. We are making our own sound without forgetting those who paved the way for us.
Country music has certainly come a long way in its evolution and its inclusivity. It's slow, right? The wheels kind of turn slow. People don't like change in general, but even more so when you're messing with traditional country.
A lot of times we think about what you do to be country, and you just can't. It's truly what you give the world and the way you interact with it that, in my opinion, makes you country.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.